I mean by numbing love is something you won't understand. Mainly car, I can't explain, my heart has got the upper hand. 64 bars with Red Bull. I've heard this is a good one still. Yeah, man, we've had some big artists on this platform, man, so let's see what Nokz can do, man.
It's crazy when I start to think back a bit, but I know I work hard, so I know that.
Produced by Brandon Jonak and Ezra James. Ezra James from the West, baby.
This ain't no accident. Came a long way from packing back a bit.
Let me just go back. Head up from the start.
I said, man, it's crazy when I start to think back a bit, but I know I work hard, so I know that this ain't no accident. Came a long way from packing flips, drunk freestyles in the back of the whip. Wish bro was here to outstack these chips, still push to the maximum. Cause
so it's been a long journey, and when I think back though, it's all deserved. I worked hard. I like, this ain't no accident. I deserve to be here.
They hated once it all kicked off, but it's gas, no brakes, no pit stops. Came a long way from rocking flip-flop bags, school shots bust up with ziplocs. That's why some of them still pissed off, bruh. I already knew it. Know some of them wish I blew it. Some of them hated. Now I got the masking. How did he do it? But I don't tell no secrets. Good team, couldn't find a weakness. Written off by all my teachers. Now I'm a star boy like the Weeknd. I went from being a host to doing the most like Ryan's Secrets. Came a long way from being broke. No joke, all we had was Weet-Bix. Now it's
Weet-Bix. It's not Weet-Bix, brother. It's Weetabix. Yeah? I was gonna make a really touching, really honest, analytical point there. Analytical, great word of the day. And now you're throwing me off with Weet-Bix comments. Weetabix. I understand the licensing and the branding and whatnot, but we have wheat here in the UK and it's Weet-Bix. You know what I'm saying? A little in there. Right, either way, moving on. The point I was going to make is he's got a few slick punchlines in there. I like the serious just tone of it. I like the storytelling vibe of it. I like how he softened his vocals and his cadence for this as well, because we know Nokz can flare his voice, and we know he can bar the fuck out. We've seen his walk and talk. We've seen other freestyles of his. We've heard other tracks of his, and we know he can go the fuck in. So the fact that he's been able to just tone it back a little bit here and be on more of a personal, more intimate vibe, I like it, man.
Get to the bag and check. I told my boys get better.
Vocals.
Now it's get to the bag and check. I told my boys get better. But they just see the flex, they see what we did to get it. I know some of them now regret it. Left me on a thread like Reddit.
And he ain't doing that. He's doing that dry vocals as well. That don't sound heavily mixed or auto-tuned or nothing like that. So for him to do that like in acoustic setting, it's big.
They said it wasn't real, then I signed a deal. Now they're asking where's my credit, but I got none for them. Tell that side I'm done with them. I think it's weird. The grind is lonely. Funny how the fame it comes with friends.
Funny how the grind is lonely, but the fame comes with friends. Yo, when you're grinding, you're on your ones. Shit, and then when you're up there, when you're there, everyone wants to be with you. But were they there during the grind? That's layers, man.
I'm done with them. I think it's weird. The grind is lonely. Funny how the fame it comes with friends. Watch your homies, cause most of the hate you get stuff from your ends. Cause they all wanna see you grow. Till you start to outgrow them, but that's
it was a little bit of a sloppy delivery on that one still, but I like the bar. Everyone wants to see you grow until you outgrow them. I think Dave has a similar lyric. I'm gonna fuck it now as well. I know someone will comment it. If you know what Santan Dave lyric I'm talking about, and it's something like that, it's like everyone wants to see you grow, everyone wants to see you succeed until you blow, or something like that. Like there's something along them lines. I'm 99% sure, but yeah, if someone can quote that, that'd be great, and I'll go, oh yeah. But yeah, a little bit of a sloppy delivery on that. It felt a bit rushed, but I like it.
Hate you get stuff from your ends, cause they all wanna see you grow. Till you start to outgrow them, but
they want to see you grow till you want to outgrow them. I would have sat on one syllable real quick, but yeah.
That's the game.
Who the fuck am I to criticize Nokz? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. If they breathe oxygen, it's fair game. Conor McGregor, shout out you. It's fair game, but yeah, Nokz, it might be techie still.
Gotta make sure your mind is right.
Nokz is fucking talented, right? Let me keep moving aside. Then again, I hear it once. Sorry, I know I said I'm gonna let it roll. Now that I listen to it again, it ain't that bad, but
gotta make sure your mind is right. Brother, I've known my whole life. I wasn't made for a 9 to 5. In this game, and the strong survive. Swear these days, all I do is right. Bro, I clap for the people ahead of me now, cause I know our team will blow when the time is right, and the time is right. Trying to get checks long, man, gotta stay headstrong, cause the hardest thing about the grind, telling your kids it'll be the next song, then it's not. And still coming into the cause the hardest thing about the grind, telling your kids it'll be the next song, then it's
the hardest thing about the grind, telling your kids it's gonna be the next song, telling your kids like, yo, once this next one's out, daddy's gonna blow, like, daddy's gonna make money, dad's gonna put bread on the table, and then not have that one be the one.
Man, gotta stay headstrong, cause the hardest thing about the grind, telling your kids it'll be the next song, then it's not. And still coming into the stew, trying to make your best song. Knowing one day I'll get to say, choose whatever you want from the restaurant, go get new shit, you bum. Bro, do I look like them? My whole team still eating up crumbs. How do I look wearing new TNs? Then I go home and look at my mum, how she still trying to pay her rent. So they ask me when will I stop my old soul, I won't stop till I'm dead.
Just pull that back, man. Just take that in.
Trying to get checks long, man, gotta stay headstrong, cause the hardest thing about the grind, telling your kids it'll be the next song, then it's not. And still coming into the stew, trying to make your best song. Knowing one day I'll get to say, choose whatever you want from the restaurant, go get new shit, you bum. Bro, do I look like them? My whole team still eating up crumbs. How do I look wearing new TNs? Then I go home and look at my mum, how she still trying to pay her rent. So they ask me when will I stop my old soul, I won't stop till I'm dead.
Like, I'm rocking up in new TNs. How dare I rock up in new TNs when my brothers are eating off crumbs, my mum's still struggling to pay rent. How dare I go and spend it on crepes? Like, that mindset. So you're gonna ask me when I'm gonna stop. I'm not stopping till mum can rock in with the new clothes and my brethren can rock in with the TNs too. And I can tell my kids pick anything from the restaurant. Like, what do you know about having to say, oh, what do you want? They say something and you're like, no, you can't pick that one card. Dad can't afford it, or I can't afford it, or I ain't got a piece for that myself. Like, you know what I mean? Tough times like that, man. Perspective.
Till my people are fed, till my sons run around and bench, till every hater thinks we're beggars when they see us stuck in this bread. Till that one sweet day, mum says she raised her boys 2 men, and I can finally send that text, go home, you never have to work again. See that?
You're motivated by money, clothes, girls, etc, etc. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if that's you, my brother, fair game to you. You know what I'm motivated by? Motivated by send a text to my mum saying, "Hey, yo, you can quit work today." No, I'm motivated by having family members be able to say, "We raised you from boys to men." No, what motivates me, being able to say, "You know what? I got this." Again, mentality, take it in.
That's the difference. There's a reason to why we do this. Bro, I love this shit so much because at one point all I had was the music. And now my team got a platform, it'll be wrong for us not to use it. But I told Lucky we'll make it, and I spend every day trying to prove it. And I'll spend every day till I lose it, huh?
I'm not going to do it now, I'm going to do it afterwards, but I'm just going to listen to it without no pauses. And I encourage you to almost do the same. Yeah, listen to this whole thing with no pauses, and then I'm going to give my thoughts after, car. I feel like that's how it needs to be taken in, not the way that I've just taken it. And I've just taken it in, pausing it and everything like that bit by bit. In a minute, off camera, I'm just going to sit there and just listen through the whole thing one more time. Yeah, that's the way it needs to be taken in. That could have been so much longer. That could have gone on for so much longer as well. Like, cool, he kept it concise and he kept the quality there, but I would have so happily just heard more from him. Maddest thing is, this won't be the most popular thing Nokz does. But from a moral standpoint, from a value standpoint, from a motivation standpoint, this is some of his best work. Not only because of the message he's trying to get across, it's very easy to say that, and although I do genuinely believe that, I want to touch on just how he gets that across. Again, I touched on cadence and delivery before, but there's so many elements here that just work. Yeah, admittedly it wasn't Nokz's cleanest performance from a flow standpoint, you know. He's definitely had tidier bars and whatnot, but I feel like that's why it works from a storytelling aspect. It has this human, very real, very honest aspect about it. That's not over-engineered, that's not over-polished, reflected in when he has that short vocal section in the middle. I think the honest kind of nature of it all and the kind of rawness of it is why it works so well. I don't think I'd want to hear this kind of thing done in a studio track. Maybe as part of an album, but I think this is the best setting here in that live performance kind of environment. I think that's the best way to present something like this. We know Nokz is very talented, and we know that if Nokz wants to bar the fuck out, there's not many that can swing with him at this current point in the scene. But I really respect the fact that he come on a platform like this and switched it up and just give us a whole new take to him. And it's why I'm encouraged to hear a project from this brother. I want to hear an EP, I want to hear an album, because I genuinely believe he's one of the most talented people that's active right now. Nokz is, yeah, Yeah, Nokz is doing Nokz things. So yeah, nothing but love for Nokz each and every time, brother. Shout out Ezra James and Konak that produced this beat as well. They fucking nailed it from a production standpoint. Really respect what they're doing. Sorry, my bad, I said Konak, fucking Brandon Jonak. I apologize, brother. But yeah, Brandon and Ezra just nailing it from a production standpoint. And shout out Red Bull for just hosting him on this platform and giving him the platform to get out to newer viewers and just build upon his catalog and whatnot. So yeah, man, really impressed with this one.